Please join me to welcome our guest of honor, Ms. Lo Yan-ling, Senior Minister of State, Ministry of Trade and Industry, and Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth. Let's give her a big round of applause for this morning. All right, very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to all our friends, partners. Thank you so much for coming all the way to 18 Jalan Besut. This is our brand new home for Chasen Logistics Hub. The building is completed and Chasen Logistics is ready to embark on our next milestone. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Mr. Eddie Sia, Executive Director of Chasen, to deliver the welcome address. A big round of applause, please, for Mr. Eddie Sia.
Guest of honor, Ms. Lo Yan-ling, Senior Minister of State, Ministry of Trade and Industry, and Ministry of Community, Culture and Youth. Mr. Lee Park Singh, Assistant Managing Director, Enterprise Singapore. Ms. Christine Wong, Assistant CEO, Cluster Group, JTC. Chasen's esteemed customers, service providers, and business partners. Chasen Board of Directors and fellow colleagues. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. The relentless construction of this modern magnificent building, which now stands proudly overlooking the scenic Jurong River. My heartiest congratulations and sincere appreciation to the project team that has made it possible, especially to Project Director Mr. Chiu Man Yu, team members Richard Koh and Francis Ang. Also, special thanks to the people who built this building, namely HPC Builders Private Limited and its subcontractors, and our two principal consultants, IDA Architects Private Limited and Curry and Brown. Chasen Logistics Hub's owner, Chasen Logistics Services Limited, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Chasen Holdings, an investment holding company listed on the main board of Singapore Exchange. This 80 million investment has given us a total gross floor area of approximately 390,000 square feet of warehouse space. There are 3 floors of fully air-conditioned and humidity-controlled space run by chill water AC MV system for storage of high-value and sensitive semiconductor and electronics production machines and equipment. The entire ground floor here of about 65,000 square feet is designed to be vibration-proof to VCB standard and purpose-built as future clean room spaces that can be retrofitted with clean room specifications of class 100,000 to 10,000. In addition to being a storage facility, some of the service offerings coming from the future clean room facilities are as follows. Customer managed clean room space for major equipment refurbishment. Various R&D cum testing of parts, components, or semi-finished equipment modules. Off-site parts or equipment installation. Assembly, IC, kitting, and packaging services. With these new value-add facilities and services, we shall endeavor to further enhance our position in the supply chain ecosystem of the semiconductor industry. Chasen's mission is to increase our participation and contribute in the higher value-add services in this semiconductor ecosystem. On behalf of Chasen Board of Directors and Management, thank you once again to everyone for taking the time to grace this occasion. Your attendance makes this occasion truly special for all of Chasen's stakeholders. Thank you.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to invite our guest of honor, Ms. Lo Yen Lei, Senior Minister of State, Ministry of Trade and Industry, and Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth, to deliver her speech. Let's welcome her.
I'm really very happy to be back here. A very good morning, Mr. Justin Loh, Managing Director and CEO of Chasen Holdings Limited. And you have just heard from the man, Mr. Eddie Sia, Executive Director of Chasen Holdings Limited, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm very happy to be back here with my colleagues from JTC, Enterprise, Singapore, the whole MTI family, to celebrate with all of you the official opening of Chasen's Logistic Hub. Ladies and gentlemen, the global trade and investment landscape is presently undergoing significant change compared to 2 years ago. Many companies are also redesigning their supply chains, not just for efficiency, to move things, at a faster speed, but also supply chain resilience as well as reliability. So I say, Freddie, Justin and team, you have the foresight, to work on this 2 years ago so that you can develop the state-of-the-art logistic hub to support the companies in strengthening their supply chain resilience as well as reliability. Singapore's goal is to strengthen our position as a trusted and efficient node in the global supply chains. And we are doing this by enhancing our supply chain ecosystem in 2 ways. Firstly, we are expanding our cargo handling capacity by investing in our sea and air cargo infrastructure. Tuas Port, upon completion, is expected to handle up to 65 million 20-foot equivalent units, in short, TEUs, annually by 2040. And this is almost 60% more than today's capacity. Work has also begun at Changi East Industrial Zone next to Airport Logistic Park 2. And this will then increase our air cargo handling capacity to 5.4 million tons per year. All these investments will ensure that Singapore remains well equipped to handle rising cargo volumes efficiently and reliably. Advanced industries rely on partners that can handle and manage complex and sensitive cargo flows. In sharing with you the 2 big moves to support and to enable our logistics sector, we want to share that we aim to build a supply chain ecosystem that is trusted to deliver these specialized services seamlessly. To this end, I want to thank the MTI family, Enterprise Singapore, represented by Assistant CEO Park Singh, and JTC, represented by Christine, Assistant CEO, have been supporting our Singapore companies. This new integrated facility consolidates its operation into a single hub, almost doubling their warehouse capacity to 390,000 square feet. We are confident that this new value-added capacity will certainly open up more opportunities for collaboration and partnership. Today, Chasen's success extends well beyond Singapore. It has a global footprint spanning Malaysia, Vietnam, China, the United States, and India, with more than 60% of their revenue from overseas. Trust and efficiency, both brand attributes as closely associated with Singapore. So again, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to extend our heartiest congratulations to the Chasen team, Mr. Justin Loh, Mr. Aditya Manyu, and everyone in Chasen for bringing this vision to life in record time. Record time, that's the key for logistics. So on that note, on behalf of the Singapore government, on behalf of MTI Enterprise Singapore and JTC, we wish Chasen and your partners every success as you continue to keep the global supply chains moving. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite our Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Justin Loh, to join our guest of honor on stage for the unveiling ceremony. 3, 2, 1, turn around.
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chasen Logistics Hub is officially open. And there you have it, this Chasen Logistics Hub. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is done, and let's give a warm round of applause to mark this meaningful collaboration between the companies.